Well done, Paul. You beat Barrow at Barrow for pre-season friendly. It was as hard a game as you can have.
Yeah, obviously they've made it tough for us, haven't they? You know, they've got a decent home record over the last couple of years, and you know, they fought for it all the way to the last minute, and you know, we had to dig in deep. A bit unsure what Scott were doing late on, dropping a goal when we were only 2 points in front, but you know, we dug in and we got the victory, and you know, the monkey's off the back, should I say, now, and hopefully we can just keep building and get ready for that battle game.
At least that did give us the possession for the last 90 seconds of the games. We got the ball back at least from.
Yeah, we did, but you know, stuff like that, when you're 2 points in front, 3 points, a massive difference. You know, if we turn the ball over on their line, they've got 100 metres to go. Instead, they went short kick off, and all could have happened. You know, but we spoke about it in change rooms now, and you know, massive steps I think from the Boxing Day game. We had a week off after the Boxing Day game, and we come back on Thursday, so we've only trained Thursday, Friday, and we've come up here and you know, put some good strides into where we want to be.
I thought his defence was as good as it was at any point during last season. Mossy really tidied up loose ends really well at the back. It made a massive difference coming back.
Yeah, you know, defensively, it was down to attitude against Halifax. You know, we haven't worked on it as much as we like to because of the weather leading up to that game. But you know, we're certainly improving on that. The lads watched the video on Thursday. You know, they've seen themselves where they need to improve, and you know, everyone that players should take a stand up and say, look, we've improved, and you know, that's what we need to do towards the battle game. And if we do that, improve against Doncaster, and you know, we should start the ball rolling well.
Yeah, well, we had tries made on both flanks and tries down the centre, and we had 20 minutes of absolutely horrific defending to do in the first half. We had to, and we did well not to concede during that 20 minutes. Really.
Yeah, I think, you know, I've got to take some massive raps from you know, all the forwards really. You know, we dug in first half. We were under pressure a bit, and you know, we just arm wrestle forward all going into last 10 minutes of the first half, and you know, they stood up well. But you know, I think Scott Leverbarrow and Danny Jones, I think the combination between themselves and Buster and Wright Smith, you know, we need to keep them fit, and every game we're going to get better. And Scott showed today again that he's going to be a class player, and Danny Jones led the team well. And, you know, a shape, you know, is going to cause problems for teams, which it did. But when we haven't got the ball defensively, we can't just you know, put an header in up top end at field, and then we get marched down under sticks, and then the score on straight on back it, and it happened twice today. You know, we've got to be more positive about us reactions to things, and you know, we've got to have a positive mindset.
It's not subject of injuries. Matt Bailey looked to have took a knock there. Do we know what's the score with him?
Yeah, Matt took a knock to his ankle. Precautionally, he's gone to Barrow Infirmary. Gone away in ambulance to find out. Obviously, at the minute when we don't know what situation he's in. But Halifax game and today made a massive input when he come onto the field, and you know, I think he changed the momentum of the game for us. You know, and he should take a round of applause for himself.
What about Daly Williams and Judge? Any chance of seeing them when we play Batley?
I'm hoping so. You know, we've got a big squad, 33 players. We've got to get everybody game time, and you know, with the RFL cutting the 23s only to 20s, you know, we've got a lot of fringe players now who, if they're not playing first team, could find themselves not playing anywhere for a number of weeks. So I'm trying to give everybody good game time. Today with everybody in squad up to today, so that everybody in squad has at least had some game time. You know, Ryan Patchett today, he's 19-year-old, made his first team debut, and he played some good minutes, and he didn't look out of his depth. So you know, I've got some promising youngsters coming through. We just need to make sure, like I said, the players like Daly and Scott Lord and that, we need to give them some more game time leading up to the battle game.
Well, it was good. It was worth making the journey for. Thanks very much, Paul.
Cheers, mate.